I think that in the next 3 to 4 months, I think we're easily going to see $60 or $70 silver and $5,000 gold. If I'm right, you're not just into collecting silver, you even like to melt some silver.
Yes.
That's a pretty nice one right there.
That is well done.
Most shops are not going to want to buy this and deal with it.
Yeah.
Introducing the first ever 5-ounce silver maple leaf coin from the Royal Canadian Mint. A historic release with an iconic design that is available in a stunning 5-ounce format for the first time ever. Don't miss your chance to own a piece of minting history, available exclusively at sdbullion.com.
So are you a silver stacker?
I don't know for sure, but I've collected it, yes.
So that term is what? A relatively new term, right, Dave? I mean,
yeah. So a silver stacker is like a slang way to describe a person who's accumulating physical silver as either a dollar inflation hedge or because they think it's holds a value, so they accumulate silver. And we call it silver stackers. You might call it a silver collector.
Yeah.
If I'm right, you're not just into collecting silver, you even like to melt some silver and do some home science stuff with it.
Yes, because I have coins as well, but those are pretty clear. You can easily account for what those are. So I've acquired those, and then other silver, which is not a coin based, I would just melt them down over time.
And that's what's in here.
Yes.
Ooh. They look like silver. Note that when the silver has a small amount of copper in it, it often floats to the surface and creates this copper color on the top, and sometimes some surface oxides. So this looks like it's a pretty high purity silver with some copper in it. You can see he's got quite a few of them here.
How long have you been doing this?
About 10 years.
Is it fun?
Yeah. Yeah, it is fun.
How do you get the silver to melt? What do you use? Is it shot or other types of silver?
It's just scrap, here and there, bits of pieces of old jewelry, or maybe some from electronics and things like that.
Wow. It can be a challenge to get silver out of electronics, right?
It is, yes, because as you can see, it might have some copper in it.
So what's your purpose here at Local Silver Mint? Are you trying to find out what the quality of this silver is, or what?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty high quality. So I'm looking for, the market's high, so I'm looking to capitalize on the high value currently.
Cool. One option is that I can do a analysis of these and make you an offer based on what we see and pay you out on the spot, but it's going to be a lower rate, and it's going to be me erring on the safe side that I'm going to pay based on, I think there's this much silver, we're paying you this much because we don't want to get whacked and lose money. Or we can refine it, send it through the laboratory, get an assay report, and determine the exact amount of silver contained in the bars, and then pay you a percentage that we'd agree on in advance, and pay you a percentage of the actual silver contained. If we do that, you're going to, realistically, you're going to get more money, but it'll take about 4 to 8 weeks.
Yes, that's fine.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm quite sure that it's quite high, maybe 90+% pretty easily. So I'd rather do the assay. I'm not in a hurry. I'd rather not sell it on the spot.
Most shops are not going to want to buy this and deal with it.
That's my understanding, yeah.
And so it sounded like from on the phone that you had reached out to a couple different places, and then they both ended up suggesting you go to somewhere else and then eventually to here.
Yes, exactly, but they weren't necessarily in the coin business.
Okay. So
two
other metal
yes.
shops.
Yeah, anything from a smelter that does, industrial grade down to here. I don't mean down, but,
over to here.
To a business that, would be more inclined to assess it.
Why are you more inclined than most to take something like this, Dave?
Because we have a manufacturing operation, and we're manufacturing silver bits, I can't even say we're making a lot of these, but we're also setting up a new factory that's 12 times the size. We've been setting this factory up for 6 months.
Wow.
We're almost there. We do a lot of refining. We buy lots of silver, pure silver grain that we melt, so we have a very special deal with the refineries in the area. And so in turn, we can do things like this, whereas most of the coin shops are going to say they're not interested, they don't know what to do with it, but we are a lot more of what I might call a full service silver operation.
Yeah.
So we can help.
Good. Look at that.
That's a pretty nice one
Yeah,
right there.
that is well done. That-
My last one.
That's the first one.
that's the first one.
I mean, I think these came out really good for
got better at it.
something that you did. Yeah. Yeah, these actually look really good. Now, did you pour it through a flame?
I poured it out of a crucible
Yep.
into like a ceramic mold. I
Into
guess
a
it was.
ceramic
I don't know
mold.
if it was a ceramic or a graphite or something like that.
Yep.
But it was,
Graphite.
it was that size, obviously.
But you didn't pour it through a flame.
No.
And by the way, that's why we see this copper color on the top. So if the silver or the alloy gets in contact with oxygen, it creates these surface oxides that'll often form as the copper oxides. And so if you have a big garden torch and you keep your garden torch blowing over your mold, and then you pour your crucible into the mold so that the flame goes right over the top of the mold and over the top of the silver, so that all the silver is covered with flame, then it doesn't get to touch any oxygen, and then it'll come out looking like that on the
So
top.
there's your bottom. Yeah.
And we can see the reason why the bottom doesn't have that is because it didn't have that oxygen and atmospheric exposure. So just a pro tip,
Pro tip.
2643.
From a guy who knows what he's doing when it
pouring.
comes to pouring
Well, we had to
silver.
do that wrong a lot of times before we figured out how to do it. But so pouring through a flame and keeping a flame covering all of the top of the silver will make it so that you get that nice silvery color, even with 80% silver or 90% silver, versus when you have anything that's less than 3 nines, it'll develop those oxides. But you did a great job with these. I think these are really well done. Some of the best home casting I've seen, because people brought us some pretty blobby looking stuff in the past, which so I think you're in the top of that.
Yeah, I mean, time is best. I'm not in a hurry.
Okay.
That's always good not to be in a hurry.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to play with the market, right? I want the market to stay up, but at the same time, I have no idea, how that is. All I know is it's generally on the up curve.
And it seems to be just building. What do you think, Dave?
I think that in the next 3 to 4 months, I think we're easily going to see $60 or $70 silver and $5,000 gold. This is not me promising that.
No.
This
No
is
one
just
knows.
facts
Yeah.
and or opinions.
Right.
In this case, it's some opinions. We're going to see what happens. But I think that over the next few years, I think we're going to see silver and gold is going to keep going up. Note, so will the prices of other commodities, in my opinion, too, because I think the inflation is going to go up, and it's not even speculation.
Right.
Just look at the books from the Federal Reserve and from the allocations from the federal government. Look at their revenue income, and then look at their commitments that they have to pay for, and they're going to have to print a lot of money. And by print, I mean like digitally create. So inflation is going to go up, price of eggs is going to go up, price of butter is going to go up, price of silver, gold going to go up, in my opinion. But I would rather stack silver and gold than eggs, because eggs only last so long.
Right.
Silver and gold is forever.
So again, a lot of people love to leave comments and say, Yankee, it's not the price of gold and silver going up, it's the value of our dollar going down. So that is what we're trying to do, is protect our wealth, to be able to have something tangible that is going to stand the test of time and support a rising cost of living. And silver is a great way to do it. Business good?
Business is good. We have been cranking. We can't even make enough silver bits. We can't even make enough silver bits. We don't even have any to send to the dealers right now. We've only been selling them retail, and we're not even making enough to keep up with that.
Wow.
We've been selling just loads of them. Also the Ag Mag, which is an AG magazine. AG is the atomic symbol for silver.
Are those going fast?
Oh my gosh, we've been selling hundreds and hundreds of them, and the guy who makes them
Right.
has almost an entire business just making an accessory for our product. And the thing is, the AgMag makes such a good holiday gift. One guy
That's a
came in the other day, he
great
bought
idea.
10 of them
Yeah.
just to give as gifts.
Actually, they're silver bits. I've been trying to get some money together to buy a large amount of them, but I've been too interested in all the other nice pieces that I've been finding, so I haven't gotten the money together to buy 20 or 30 bags, 20 or 30 ounces of their silver bits.
Is there anything else that's tempting you in the showroom? You're looking down there. What do you see?
The 55-ounce dumbbells, those are the nice ones. They come in sets. Oh, yes. This is why I keep coming back. I take a look around before I leave, and then I just get that itch to come back for the piece that I fall in love with.
Hard to leave this place, isn't it?
Yes.
Ooh, what is that? Did you just buy this?
Yes.
Did you pick these up?
Yes.
Oh,
I had to spend what was left in my pocket. Thank you.
There you go. All right, man. Thanks. Dave, I noticed behind you.
Yeah, so we have this gold jewelry, and we bought it really good, and we can sell it really good. And if you're looking for some holiday type things, and you want to buy precious metals
Yep.
at near market values of the metals, you know, these are really great prices. Some of them have little diamonds or little stones.
A great way to wear your wealth, right?
Yeah.
This is actually one of the most popular ways to stack in other parts of the world, India and the jewelry, right? Gold
I
and
know a
silver
guy
jewelry.
who every time he flies to this particular other country, he wears like Mr. T jewelry, and then he leaves the jewelry there, and then he comes back and brings more jewelry. So, you know, he's like, oh yeah, because customs will freak out if you have like a bunch of ounces of gold coins.
Right.
But if you wear a bunch of jewelry, you can bring it. And so that's kind of what he's doing.
I like
This is just something to consider.
Yeah. Dave, you seem to be really doing well, growing. I mean, and I don't mind coming up here to Ware, New Hampshire at all to visit you, but boy, it would be kind of cool if you had another location. Are you considering expanding? Not just the mint and what you're doing over there with silver bits, but showrooms.
We want to open up additional locations, including in southern New Hampshire. And I even see a location that I like. My problem is I need more sales staff. We need more salesmen or women, but people that are passionate about silver, gold, and platinum, people that are good at math, that are courteous, polite, honest, trustworthy. And so we really want high quality people. And note, you could make a lot of money. Our salesmen here at this showroom, they make a ton of money. And they just got a huge bonus. A month and a half ago, commission bonus. They just got so much money. Wow.
Okay, so you're hiring basically,
Yes,
but the right
we
person.
need high quality.
The right person.
And so if someone is interested, you can email us through localsilvermint.com. There's a career opportunities tab. You can click it, fill in your information, send us the resume. Please specify what your particular interest is. Our main call out here is sales staff. Though there are other jobs there that are listed, but sales staff, since you're probably watching this, you're probably a silver stacker.
Yes.
Well, maybe you want to turn silver stacking into a way to make money in addition to stacking silver. So, you know, let us know.
Yeah.
We want more people for this location and Ware and southern New Hampshire.
I would love to see you open up another showroom. That would be so cool. Well, all right.
Please. We want it so bad.
Well, thanks, Dave.
Thank you.